Many of them joining?
Yeah, 12. They can hear
Yeah,
you
only
now.
12.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, we were experiencing some technical glitches here to connect, and our IT team has sent the new link to everyone to join in. Okay, just give few minutes. Sorry, yeah, few minutes for everyone to join in with the new link. And please check with your colleagues, those who are unable to join in, please, or maybe they haven't joined in for the training, get them to join in. Can you hear? See.
You can get my.
Where are the count? 17. Wow, very few. Probably some of them are sharing
Yeah, it's here. Like some people.
messages.
No, people joining.
Different from live this. You can see there as well, right? The list. But very few. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So far, we only have like 17 people has joined in. Please inform your colleagues who are supposed to join in for the training. Those who has joined in, please inform your colleagues to join in as well. Okay. Only 18. Wallah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to start the training. Okay, we are already way behind. I'm very sorry for the technical glitches, right? Where we were unable to connect to Facebook Live just now. Our IT team has solved the issue. Okay, I'm Rajesh here. Okay, I'm going to start the training now. Okay, and I believe everyone have received the latest version of the training module or training manual. It's version 1.3. Yeah, version 1.3. Okay, and in today's training, okay, the agenda will be of me sharing what are the new features of e-Invoice that we have built in or we have enhanced in our software. Okay, the enhanced features of e-Invoice, right? Okay, the enhanced features of e-Invoice in our software is whereby we have created, okay, the invoice to be submitted to LHDN. Yeah, okay, our clients has an option, right, when they are submitting the invoice to LHDN, okay, whether they want to include professional fee item, reimbursements item, and disbursement item together. That means as how it is being submitted now for all our clients, or okay, or the e-invoice that our clients are submitting to LHDN now, okay, your firm only want, okay, to submit professional fee items and reimbursements item, okay, and remove the disbursements item, okay. So this is the new feature that we have, whereby our clients can submit, okay, the e-invoice without including disbursement item in the e-invoice that they are submitting, or our clients are submitting. Okay, this is we have enhanced our software, okay, due to popular demand by quite a number of clients who have requested these new features, okay. And our IT team, okay, will connect with our clients on Microsoft Teams, yeah, okay, to help our clients on updating their software to the latest version of e-invoice. Okay, please look for the messages in Microsoft Teams. Okay, our IT team will be communicating with you guys, I believe, from tomorrow onwards. Okay, to access to your server. Okay, to update D360 software in your server for your firm. Okay, so I'm not going to go through in today's training. I'm not going to go through everything. Yeah, okay, right from beginning of the manual. Okay, because I believe everyone, all the trainees today, or those law firms who are joining in today, have set up their company profile to be e-invoice compliant, okay, to activate practically D360 software for you to submit your e-invoices. So we will skip on company profile setting up. Okay, parties information here, page number 2. Everyone please look at page number 2. Okay, page number 2 here. Okay, I'm just going to bring you over here, run through here. Okay, because since I've conducted training in the last few months, right, some people were still have some confusion, and some were calling me on my mobile, okay, to explain on what is these two fields, yeah, main and branch in customer type section. Okay, customer type section, there is main and branch here. Checkboxes, 2 checkboxes, right? I will explain that now in detail again. Yeah, okay. So these 2 fields here, right? Okay, customer type. If you just go below the screenshot, okay, the checkbox for you to, by default, yeah, our software will tick main checkbox. Okay, whenever you are, okay, trying to add a new party. Okay, and main, when the checkbox of main is ticked automatically by the system, okay, it is practically to indicate the party that you are adding into the software, okay, belongs to your main office. Okay, main office, or okay, or the party, okay, okay, is of a main office address, their main office address. Okay, By system default, you'll be selected as main. Okay. The reason why here we have main and branch is to overcome the issue whereby there are sometimes you have one client, okay, with a main office address, with their main office address in say in Shah Alam, okay, and the same client, okay, you need to also open or key in their details with another office address. Probably say the second office address is in PJ, Petaling Jaya. Okay, so for the second office address with the same name, same company number, or same BR number, or same IC number, okay, you tick branch. You select branch. Okay, so it says here, right, since same party with the same ID, company number, IC number, right, cannot have multiple personal information in D360 software, 360 software. Therefore, user should, okay, create another data of the party such as address, contact details, okay, by ticking on branch checkbox. Then the software or the D360 software will allow you to add in, okay, the party with the same ID number, IC number, company number, BR number, or passport number, okay, with a different address. Clear? Therefore, the same one party can have multiple, okay, contact information. You can create multiple contact information for the same party by simply clicking on branch for the second, third, fourth addresses and so on. Clear, yeah? Okay. This is common. This is common, okay, or it applies to a party which is a company where the first personal information is the company's head office address, okay, and then you have to add in multiple addresses for their branch offices, okay, with the same company number, same name, okay. So by doing this, just click on branch from second, third, fourth, and fifth addresses, okay. Software will allow you to add the party's details. Clear, yeah? Okay. This is the purpose of having main and branch here in the contact information or add party's details. Okay. The rest, everyone knows, TIN, state, code, and so on. Everyone knows that. Okay. So I just proceed. Yeah. Bill items here. Okay. This is something new. Yeah. Page number 3. Bill item. Everyone, focus here. Yeah. Bill item. Okay. Our IT team will send updates to patch the latest classification code, yeah, okay, of existing bill items in bill item listing. Okay. Please keep a watch in your Microsoft team over there. Message will be coming in from our IT team, as I've mentioned earlier. Okay, that they will request for your server's access to update your D360 software in your server. Okay. What we have done here, the new version, right? Okay, we have introduced disbursement advice to cater for a situation whereby a law firm does not want to include disbursement bill items in the e-invoice that is being submitted to LHDN. Meaning to say, like I mentioned, okay, due to popular request or demand by existing clients, yeah, who are already issuing or using the e-invoice features, okay, many clients, okay, have requested to be able to remove or omit or not to include disbursement bill items in the e-invoice that you are submitting to LHDN. Therefore, the disbursement bill items, okay, will be updated or be included in disbursement advice. Disbursement advice, I will show you later, right, would not be submitted to LHDN via the e-invoice features. Okay, so when you are submitting e-invoice to LHDN, okay, only professional fee bill items and reimbursement bill items will be submitted to LHDN. Okay. Over here, should a firm decides to exclude disbursement bill items from the e-invoice, okay, preset bills of multiple DAs such as you have like subset with disbursement advice, okay. Sorry, you should create the existing preset bill, yeah, okay. Okay, by adding in new bill items, okay, the bill item should be classified under disbursement advice, okay, which I will show you later, okay, how we go about creating new or maybe you make changes on your existing preset bill. How do you make changes on your existing preset bill? Okay, to remove the existing disbursements item and create those disbursement item to remove the existing disbursements item and create those disbursement item as disbursement advice items. Okay, I repeat, yeah. Okay, I will show you in a while how do you go about, okay, creating your existing preset bill, yeah, okay, with disbursement items, okay, disbursement advice items, sorry, okay. So what we have done here is 2 new fields have been added in the add bill interface, item interface, yeah. One is classification code that was updated earlier, okay. Now we have added in a non-bill item. This is used for disbursement advice. This is the enhancement features, okay. Non-bill item used for disbursement advice, okay. Okay, next one over here. Following are the 3 classification code that is provided by LHDN and applicable for in our bill items as well. We have updated, okay. The standard one is professional fee, which is legal fee items as well, okay. The code is 022, okay. That is already available in your software, okay, in D360 software, okay. Reimbursement bill items 027. The code is 027 reimbursement is already available in D360 software that you are using. And disbursement bill items, okay, 006 is also already available in D360 software, okay. And for non-bill items, these are the enhancement features, yeah, the enhanced features, okay. Non-bill items will also use the same bill item code, which is 006, the same disbursement bill item codes. That means you will share with the same disbursement bill item codes, okay. Clear, guys? Non-bill items, yeah? Okay, when you create your non-bill items, the item code that you will use will also be 006, the same classification code as disbursement bill items, okay. Okay. Here. So details over here. Next page, page number 4. Details of statuses of to know about e-Invoice. Okay, this is, there's no changes on this, still the same. Okay, I'm going to skip this. You guys have been submitting your e-Invoice. Okay, page number 4 is still the same. Okay, now go to page number 5, please. This is where the changes are. Okay. Okay. How do you go about making changes on your existing preset bill? Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can create your new preset bill. One is, okay, if you want to create a new preset bill, or for existing clients, okay, what we suggest is for you to make changes on your existing preset bill. Make changes on your existing preset bill, meaning to say, you go to a preset bill listing, then you search your preset bill in the find function here, the search engine, okay. Do a search, open up your existing preset bill, okay, and remove the existing preset bill that you have in the disbursement section. That means the disbursement preset, the disbursement items, okay. Remove them, okay, and create the bill items as disbursement advice items. That means you replace disbursement bill items with disbursement advice bill items, which I'm going to show you in a while, yeah. Okay. Okay. This is for new users, okay. You'll see on page number 5 how to do it, okay. Okay, I'm going to show you here, okay. You can see here the interface when we create a new bill item, okay. The one on the right, non-bill item, is the enhanced features that we have created, Non-bill item will carry the same classification code as disbursement bill items, which is 006. Okay, 006 mentioned up earlier here. Okay, here. So I'm going to share with you my software now. Okay, over here, yeah, okay. Okay, can you all see my screen, everyone? Okay. Okay, what you are going to do, right? You are going to, okay, for law firms, yeah, who have decided to exclude disbursement bill items from the e-invoice that is being submitted to LHDN, okay, therefore you have to do this, okay, your existing disbursement bill items has to be removed from your existing preset bill, and then you create these bill items that you have removed as disbursement bill items, as disbursement advice bill items. You recreate them under disbursement advice bill items. Okay, clear? Okay, how do you do that? Click on billing, click on preset bill listing. Okay, I'll just take one, yeah. Okay, 410. Over here, I'll open up. So this preset bill, you can see, yeah, all the bill items, fees, reimbursements, disbursements. Okay, disbursement bill items. So all these bill items, okay, that many law firms does not want to be included in the e-invoice that you are submitting to LHDN, okay, has to be removed from your existing preset bill. Practically, these bill items are which do not have SST, you can see. Okay, SST rate is 0. Okay, so what you do is you click on edit button. Okay, you go remove them. You have to remove them one by one, no choice. Okay, remove. Remove them and then recreate them, okay, as non-bill disbursement item. Non-bill disbursements item. How do we do that? Click new item. Okay. Click plus. When you click plus button earlier, you bring you to bill item listing. Okay. Then you click on plus button in the bill item listing. This new interface opens up. Is add bill item. Click on non-bill item. Non-bill item, you notice, right? Okay. Classification code remain disbursement. Okay. So we have enhanced it further. Yeah. When you are selecting the type of bill, whether it's professional fees, reimbursements, disbursements, and non-bill item, you notice classification code. Okay. SST setting and SST setting fields will be updated automatically. Okay, if I click on reimbursements, you notice classification code or class code and SST setting fields will be updated automatically. Okay, so what you do is, assuming I'm going to create some non-bill items like private title search, official title search, okay, land office registration fee for caveat 19B, okay, and then land office registration fee and withdrawal caveat 19G. So I create the 4 items. I show you how it works. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. Okay. So private title search. and probably say it's 30 ringgit. State. Okay. I'll just take this, yeah. It's applicable to Pahang. Select Pahang. This is for Pahang, yeah. Okay, if it's 50, then you change it to 50. Okay. Click save. Close. Double click. Okay. It will be updated in, you can see over here in non-bill item column section. You can see fees, reimbursement, disbursement at the moment is empty because I've removed them. All the bill items in disbursement I've removed them. I'm recreating under non-bill. Second, I'm creating, click on the plus button, it will bring you to bill item listing. Click plus. Okay. Click on non-bill item. Next one, official title search. Okay, say it's 50 ringgit. Okay, state Pahang. Okay, click save, close. Okay, next, click plus. Click plus. Okay, non-bill item, select non-bill item, yeah. Land office registration fee, fee for entry of private caveat, or you name it as how you want it to be. Okay. $19B. Okay, and the price assuming is 320. Example, yeah. Okay, 320. Okay, click save. I'm just going to copy this for 19G as well. Save, close. Double click. It's being added here. Next item, click new item, click plus. Land office registration fee. Okay, withdrawal of private caveat. Okay, 19G. Okay, assuming it's 60 ringgit. Assuming, yeah. Okay. Click save. Make sure the typo, the spelling is correct, yeah. Close, double click on the bill item listing, it will be added. Okay, in non-bill section at the moment. We are just creating the preset bill first. Preset bill, okay, adding in the non-bill items. Okay, we have this. Okay. Click plus. Okay, this land office registration fee. Okay, land office registration fee. Okay, 14A. Okay, so this item, if this item has a formula to it, okay, select non-bill item, yeah, has a formula to it, that means it's auto calculated. Okay, you can do a search here. Okay, 14A for the state of Pahang. Link the formula in this bill item, in the inherit from field here. Can, guys? Okay, just link the bill item which has formula, the similar bill item which has a formula. Okay, you do a search from the, you click on inherit from. Okay, do a search. You can type in here. Okay, 14A and so on. You would do a search. Okay, done. 14A Pahang. Click save. Okay, if you are creating a non-bill item, okay, which is formularized, do not click, do not key in the purchase price here. Maybe you change it to 100 lah, okay, 200, 300, 1000, so on. Do not do that. Leave the default price as 0.00. Okay, because software will auto charge based on whenever you issue the quotation based on the purchase price amount, okay, of the property. Click, save, close, double click, okay, click plus. Next one, I'm going to create the last one, yeah, okay, stamp duty on borang 14 MOT, yeah. Okay, name it as how you use it in your firm, yeah. Okay, then I go to formula, I look for it, okay, it's D0137, I remember this, okay, stamp duty on MOT, okay, you can do a search, this item, okay, D0137, the item code, or you can type in stamp duty on memorandum of transfer with effect. This is the one, the formula that we use in Malaysia at the moment. Okay, clear, guys? Click. Double click. Stamp duty. Just a moment. Was wrongly created. Sorry, I will remove. Yeah. If you are wrongly created, remove it. Yes. Okay. I'll show you later how do I hide this. I can remove this. Click plus. If you don't done a mistake, always do this. Non-bill item, tick that first. Okay. Inherit from, the item code is D0137. Okay. State, leave it common, because this bill item is applicable throughout Malaysia, for all the states in Malaysia. Okay. Click save. Okay. Double click. You can see here at the bottom. And final one, I will have stamp duty on SPAs. Okay, the 4 copies. Click plus. Click non-bill item. Or you name it sale and purchase agreement. Okay, how you name it. Okay, I'll just do this, stamp duty on SPAs. Okay, default price is 10 ringgit each. Okay, how many units? We have 4 copies here, correct? 4 units, standard, yeah. Okay, so when you issue the quotation and invoice, it will be calculated at 40 ringgit lah. Okay, non-bill item, always select the type of bill, yeah, whether it's a professional fee, reimbursement, disbursement, and non-bill item, so that we don't do mistakes. Okay, start with top, classification code will be updated, type in the description, default price, default unit, and state, like this bill item, non-bill item is applicable throughout Malaysia, so state is common, category is conveyancing. Okay, however, if you are creating a non-bill item for litigation matter, okay, or divorce matter, any other type of matter, yeah, litigation, agreement, estate admin, divorce, and so on, please change accordingly lah. However, if the same item is applicable for all type of matters, then you select common. Okay, boleh, yeah, you guys have been doing this, okay, for some time already. I believe you guys know about this. Okay, just a refresher. Okay, this is under conveyancing. For categories conveyancing, leave it. Click save, close, double click. Notice here, guys, so I have Okay, 8 bill items which have been created for non-bill disbursement advice lah. Okay, so in my preset bill now for Pahang, I have, you see all, I have bill item for fees, reimbursements, no disbursements because it have been removed and replaced with non-bill. Okay, rearrange it A to Z. Okay, click save. Okay, once I save it, okay, close. Okay, I'll show you how I apply it. Okay, in a file, I will go through the whole process. Open the file, issue quotation from the file, and then convert it to the invoice. Okay, I will show you first one. The first file I'm going to share with you will be with only one purchaser's name, single name. Okay, the second example I'm going to show you is, okay, the file has multiple parties too. Okay, so let's proceed. I'm going to open the file pretty quick. Convincing subsale. Okay, using my name. Okay, this is my actual data. Okay, you can key in the reference number. Number is 6230. In your firm, you have your own file reference number. File number 2, you key in there. Okay, I'll select method code, purchase of property with title, subsale. Okay, LA if there's in charge, I'll just select a name. Okay, Clark. And we are representing the client is a purchaser. Okay, as a purchaser in this matter, share is only 1/1, one party. Vendor, I'm just going to take Ali bin Ahmad. Okay, existing data. If represented by another law firm, you can add in the details. Okay, represented by which law firm. Purchase price, I'm going to just put it at 1 million. Okay, on deposit. Okay, done. GST exempted, just take property. Okay, I'm just going to add in a existing property that I've created. This is Pahang. Okay. Okay, so click save. This is a SPA file, subsale. Okay, I'm going to show you the whole process. Okay, for a single name. Okay, let's switch to the training manual before I show you live. How do you do it? Okay, great. I'll just enlarge this. Better, everyone? Okay, this is how I created. Okay, okay. I've explained all this earlier, right? If the bill item that's being created has a formula and it's calculated based on purchase price, adjudicated value, and so on, okay, add in existing bill items which users have the same formula in the inherit from field, like what I did just now. Okay, I've done this just now. Okay, so how to issue invoice? Before we go to this, okay, I'm going to issue quotation. Okay, I'm going to issue quotation in the file. Okay, click on Q, issue quotation. This is what your staff in the legal department, the clerks, the lawyers, secretaries, and all that will do that. Okay, so I click on Q button, issuing quotation now. Okay, the interface is a little different. You can see here. Okay, previously there's only professional fees, you see in the quotation analysis section, yeah. Can you see my mouse moving? Yeah. Okay. Quotation analysis section. Previously, yeah. Currently, there's only professional fee, reimbursement and disbursements, and total item categories. Okay. Now we have created non-bill disbursement item here. So there's 5 categories here. Okay. Okay. Click on any of the magnifying glass here on the right. There's 4 now here. Okay. Previously there's only 3. Now 4. Click on any of this to view the bill items. Fees, professional fees. Okay. The legal fees at the top, auto calculated with the formula. You can see the rest of it. Entry or caveat, withdrawals, CKHTs, reimbursements, miscellaneous, printing, photocopy, traveling, telephone, postage, courier. They are all here. Disbursement is empty now because I've removed them and replaced it with non-bill items. Okay. Which later I'll show you. Okay. It will be, okay, when you generate your quotations and invoices, right, it will be in the section called disbursement advice, non-bill item. Okay. You can see over here. So based on the purchase price of 1.1 million ringgit for the state of Pahang, land office registration fee have been calculated as 2,200 ringgit, stamp duty, Malaysia, to 24,000 ringgit. Okay, SST is 0%, clear. Okay, satisfied with that, click save. Okay, you want to type any remarks, you can, yeah, everyone knows that. Okay, preview quotation. Let it to appear on your screen. Let it to appear on your screen. Okay, great. I will enlarge this here to 150%. Can you see? Or 200. Okay. Hope you can see clearly on your screen. Okay. At the top will be your firm's name, bill to whom. These are personal details. Okay, to whom your client. Okay. At the top here, this section, yeah, bill to whom, ID, number, TIN, email, phone, and on the right, quotation number, quotation date, SST registration number, matter, purchase price, remain the same. The format at the top here remain the same. Matter and property remain the same, no changes. Okay. You can see here, description, classification code remain the same. Reimbursement is still there. Professional fees, reimbursement is still there. The changes here now in your quotation, you see, we give you a total invoice, subtotal here, or total amount of the invoice. Now is made up of only professional fee and reimbursement. Total amount of invoice is only, okay, made up of professional fee and reimbursement total. So professional fee in my example is 12,450 plus with 600 reimbursement. So your total invoice will be 13,050 ringgit. Okay, disbursement, okay, items here which are non-bill items has replaced, okay, the previous disbursement items. Okay, disbursement item over here, you can see here, affirmation, land office registration fee or entry or caveat, withdrawal caveat, land office registration fee, 14A, official title search, private title search, stamp duty on MOT, 14A, stamp duty on SPA, 40 ringgit, 4 copies, yeah. Okay. Total disbursement advice amount is 26,710. Therefore, the grand total is made up of, if 39,000 ringgit is made up of 13,000 from the total invoice plus 26,710 ringgit of the disbursement advice. So the grand total will be 36,760. Okay. You have your quotation. Okay, we have only in one document, all 3 categories will be there. Professional fee, reimbursement, disbursements, non-bill items. Clear, yeah, guys? Okay. The rest remain the same. Okay, satisfied with this, you can click print. You click on the print button, a PDF copy is saved in the file folder, and okay, and the quotation listing will be updated as well. Okay, this quotation number is Q00042. Okay, I close, yeah. Okay, let's go to our manual. Okay, so manual over here. Okay, so once you convert the quotation to invoice, then you will see this interface. When you convert the quotation to invoice, you will see this interface. Okay. Sorry, this is the old manual. Just a moment, yeah. Okay, this is sorry, you are issuing this portion, yeah. Okay, sorry, my mistake, yeah. The first part I showed you is how you are issuing your invoice at the moment, your e-invoice, yeah. Okay, which has disbursement advice together, which has disbursement item together with it. Okay, you have disbursement item together with it. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the software. Okay. Sorry, I'm using this new billing code, yeah. Okay, because over here is how you're doing currently. Okay, all the bill items, okay, professional fees, reimbursements and disbursement are all 3 in 1. Okay, so click on Q button, you issue quotation. This is how we do it. Okay, our current, yeah, fees, reimbursements and disbursements, they're all together. Sorry, yeah, we focus on this first, existing, how we are doing it. Okay, once you are satisfied with the quotation, if you want to apply some discounts, you do it, make the changes, click save. Okay, click on the print button, save a PDF copy. A PDF copy will be saved in the file folder. See the quotation, yeah, professional fee, reimbursements and disbursements. Currently, yeah, this is how it looks like. Okay, current version. Okay, done. So what will happen? A copy will be saved in the file folder and the quotation listing will be updated as per current process, yeah. Okay, click on billing, click on quotation listing. The one at the top is the quotation that I've issued. Okay. Okay. So in the event then accounts need to convert the quotation to invoice, to issue normal invoice and then use the invoice to submit e-invoice. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, what you're doing now currently, yeah. Accounts will do this. Click on bill it. Okay, once click on that, new interface opens up, add bill or disbursement advice, you can see here. Okay, however, in this example now, okay, all the bill items are in professional fee, reimbursement and disbursements. Okay, non-bill is not in yet. Okay, click save. Accounts can check before you click save. Check for accuracy of data, make sure all is correct, all the information is correct. Okay, matches with the hard copy that your staff have submitted to you. Okay, you're satisfied. Okay, submit e-invoice. This is what we do now currently. Okay, only one click, it has been submitted, validated correctly. We got the information. Click on the magnifying glass, okay, of the invoice. Click on the printer button. Okay, this is how is being done currently. Yeah, you can see e-invoice. Okay, all the bill item, professional fees, reimbursement and disbursements are submitted to LHDN in this e-invoice. Okay, together as how it is being done currently. Okay, you can print, click a print button and a copy will be saved in the folder. Okay, you can, if you want to print, you can print. Okay, and then you go on, okay, and finalize the invoice. Click print preview bill at the top. Okay, finalize, click yes. Done. Okay, this is current. Okay, how we do it. See your file folder, you have your tax invoice, PDF copy. Okay, this duplicated, sorry, this is the e-invoice, leave of the quotations. Okay, there you can see your ledger, receivables, total 14,000 plus. Okay, and let's look at our quotation listing. I'll just click on the magnifying glass to refresh. Yeah, okay, you can see over here. Okay, and bill listing, the bill has been submitted. There's only one tax invoice. Yeah, okay, double click, you can open out your tax your invoice, and so you can print out your tax invoice from here if you want to. Okay, but if the client asks for extra copies of the tax invoice, sorry, e-invoice and also normal invoice, you open up, you get it from the file folder. Okay, clear? Yeah, this is the first example as how we do it currently. The second file which I'm going to open here, okay, with two parties. This is where I show you the changes happens. Okay, subsale. Okay, let me just go to the manual. Yes, someone posted a question. Noor Fadila Abdullah. If we proceed, if we use disbursement instead of non-bill, can still proceed? Yes, you can. You can still continue with the current method that you are using since July. Okay, you can do that. This is okay. Today's training is for those clients who wants to remove, okay, those disbursement bill items from submission, okay, of e-invoice. Therefore, your disbursement bill items, okay, has to be created as non-bill disbursements item, like I showed you earlier. Okay, I will show you how we submit the e-invoice without the non-bill disbursements item in a while. Yeah, I showed you this. Okay, the current method. Okay, okay, how to issue, okay, e-invoice without disbursements item. Okay. Okay, in this example, yeah, page number, guys, page number 13, sorry, yeah, 13. Okay, in this example, the e-invoice that is being submitted has only professional fee and reimbursements item. Okay, whereas the disbursement item will be non-bill items and appear in disbursement advice. Okay, users can issue tax invoice and DA. I will mention DA lah. DA is disbursement advice. Okay, I will say as DA. Okay, users can issue tax invoice and DA to client either in one document which consists the professional fees item, reimbursement item and non-bill items, okay, together all three in one, okay, or issue two documents, okay, two separate documents, which is the tax invoice which has only professional fee and reimbursements item, and the second document is called disbursement advice, which will have only, okay, non-bill items. Number two, okay, okay, even if you, okay, separate the professional fee reimbursement item, they are together in one, and disbursements, now you're going to use it as non-bill items, okay, you can still, okay, issue the normal invoice to client in one document which will consist of professional fees, reimbursements and non-bill item, all three in one, or you give two documents to your clients. I mean, the first one will be tax invoice, which will only have professional fees and reimbursements, and the second document will have only, okay, disbursement non-bill items. Clear? You can, Catherine asked a question, okay, you can create non-bill items only for stamp duties. Like just now I created for also for land office registration fees, okay, and caveats and so on. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, the best, okay, I suggest everyone to seek advice from your accountant or auditor, okay, which item that you do not want to include for the submission of e-invoice, which bill items. Do you just want to exclude the stamp duties, or you also want to exclude stamp duties and all the land office registration fees, affirmations, caveats and so on? Okay, firm has to decide, management has to decide upon consulting with your accountant or your auditors. Okay, if you want to include all in one, then you continue as it is, how you have been doing it since 1st July. Okay, okay. It says number 3, kindly take note that when users convert quotation to invoice, the DA will be finalized automatically and not the invoice. Meaning to say, to save time, since there will be two documents here. Okay, the second example which I'm going to show you, it will be tax invoice and disbursement advice. Okay, so when you convert the quotation, okay, accounts department will do this lah. When accounts or accountants, accounts executive, when they convert the quotations, okay, to tax invoice, okay, the tax invoice would not be finalized. You still have to go in and finalize the tax invoice. However, the disbursement advice portion, will be finalized automatically. This is to save time lah, okay, of the users, of the, especially the accounts lah, accounts personnel. Okay. Okay, so it says here, once user has saved the invoice, ensure submission status indicates ready, and then you can proceed to click on submit, okay, to submit the e-invoice. Submit the e-invoice first, as per how we have been training, okay, to all our clients. Submit the e-invoice first, and once it is submitted successfully, that means the status it is stated as valid together with the UUID number and so on, and then only you come back to this the bill interface, and then go in and finalize the tax invoice. Okay, issuing a credit note, you get exemption and so on. Yes, then you have to, someone posted a question, if the bill if the stamp duty has been exempted from stamping charges, yeah, okay. Now, if there are 3 purchases, we need to split the quotation in 3 invoices with stamp duty. Yes, Miss Catherine, you got to do 3 payment requests of stamp duties lah, because it follows 3 DA, 3 disbursement advice. Okay. Okay, let me to show you. Yeah, let's proceed. Okay. So over here, if the once you click on submit button, submit button. Okay, the interface will change. Okay, then you will see the submission status will be changed to submitted. Okay, document UID will be updated. My invoice status will be indicated as valid. You have been submitted successfully. Okay, you can click on the magnifying glass to view the submitted My Invoice document. That's how it is now. My Invoice document here. Okay, click and then you click on the printer button. Yeah. Okay, you notice your My Invoice document would not have the non-bill items. Okay, and then once you are done with the e-invoice thing, then you click on print button, to preview the bill or invoice which has professional fee. This is the earlier pages. Yeah, sorry. Okay. What I'm showing you at the moment is it's over here. Okay. This is the one. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, submitted here. Okay. For one name. Okay, this is the one with the disbursement advice. You can see here disbursement advice 25,050 ringgit in the manual. It is on page number 16. Okay, so once you have submitted the e-invoice successfully, then we come over here, click on the print button, to finalize and post the tax invoice with professional fee, disbursement and reimbursement and disbursement item together. This is the example of having all 3 in one. Okay, you can see here. Okay, when you finalize that, this is an example whereby we want to include professional fee, reimbursement and disbursement, all 3 in one document in our invoice and disbursement advice, all 3 in one, so that the title of this document will be invoice and disbursement advice. Okay, you just finalize one. Tick the checkbox, you have finalized it. Tick the checkbox here, finalize it. In the first example, we finalize invoice and disbursement advice after we have submitted the e-invoice. The QR code will appear accordingly, which I will show you in a while later. I'll show you in a while. Should you want to print the invoice and disbursement advice separately, if you want to print separately, you can also do so by clicking on this new button here, print button. Clicking on print in the bill analysis bill number section here. Okay, the first one I showed you up to page number 17 was, okay, you want to print the invoice together with disbursement advice in one document. Okay, give to client one document. However, if you want to separate them, the invoice and disbursement advice as two separate documents, then you do this. Okay, you click on the print button in the bill analysis section. Okay, once you click on that, okay, the invoice, you notice you can print preview the invoice over here. Okay, it has been finalized. I finalized. Okay, when you finalize, okay, on the main finalize and post to office account checkbox, yeah, in the professional fee, reimbursements and bill item, all three in one, yeah, okay, automatically, okay, in the interface or in the invoice section will be finalized as well when you're generating the invoice and DA separately. So you don't have to go and finalize at each section, tak payah. Okay, save you time. Okay, this is the invoice which has only professional fee and reimbursement items. Okay, if it has been finalized, then you click on print, okay, to issue to your client. Boleh? And for DA, disbursement advice, okay, you want to generate the disbursement advice, click on the print button in the disbursement advice section. Disbursement advice opens up. I'll just enlarge this, or you guys can see from my screen. Disbursement advice, you can notice here, the label will be stated as disbursement and bracket, disbursement open bracket, non-bill items. Okay, then you can print this and issue to your client. When you click the print button, a PDF copy will be saved in the folder as well. Clear? Clear, guys? Okay, which I'm going to show you now, practical, okay, in the software. Okay. Just a while, just give me a minute, quick one. I'm going to add in the same property. Okay. So I'm going to show you with my other preset bill, yeah, for Selangor. So this is where, okay, where I'm going to issue quotation and then convert to the quotation to invoice, okay, and then in invoice, okay, the invoice will have only professional fees, reimbursements, and then disbursement advice will be kept separately in the disbursement advice interface. However, then you have an option, like I mentioned just now, to print invoice and disbursement advice all in one document, or print two separate documents, invoice which has only professional fee and reimbursements item, and disbursement advice, the second document which has the non-bill items. Okay, let's proceed. I show you practically how it is done. Yeah, over here, yeah, okay, individual name, okay, click quotation. I'm not going to apply any discounts, leave it the same. Reimbursements and non-bill. Okay, disbursement is 0. Okay, click save. Okay, click on the print button. Okay, my quotation, everyone can see. Okay, you can see here professional fees, reimbursements, disbursement, non-bill items. Quotation will be only one document, yeah, it will not be separated. You have no option to separate them. Okay, just click print and save a PDF copy in the file folder. Okay, done. Then accounts. This is what accounts do. Your staff, your colleagues from legal department will submit to you the quotation. Okay, then you come over here, you search for the quotation, double click, you open up. Okay, then what do? You check and match them, whether the quotation that have been submitted to you, accounts, yeah, this is where accounts executive will do, yeah, accounts department, quotation that has been submitted to you. Okay, matches is what is with what is available in the software, all the amount lah. Okay, sama. Then you click on this red color button, bill it. Bill it means you convert quotation to invoice. You notice the interface of the invoice has changed to what you have now currently. We will do this update for you guys. Okay, so at the top, bill, the file details. Bill analysis consists of only professional fee and reimbursements items. Disbursement advice analysis consists of the non-bill items. Okay, so I just click save first. We submit the e-invoice. Just submit it. Just wait a while and click on the magnifying glass to update the status. Let's see whether it's validated or not. Sorry, update status. Sorry. Okay, valid, submitted successfully. Then you click on your magnifying glass. Okay, you can see the items over here. Click on the printer button. You notice this e-invoice does not include or does not have the disbursement items or the non-bill items. Tak ada. Okay, clear guys? Okay, there are some firms who wants to submit their e-invoice on this basis lah. Okay, this method. Then you do this. Okay, QR code will be at the bottom. Submitted successfully. Print copies, give it to your clients. Okay, so I forgot to click print to have a copy in my file folder. Okay, just click on print button. A PDF copy will be saved in the file folder. Okay, close. Submitted successfully. Okay, then you come over here. See, you can see here bill analysis. Okay, you notice the disbursement advice have been finalized automatically. When you convert the quotation to invoice, I mentioned just now in theory, from the manual, you convert quotation to invoice, the disbursement advice has been finalized automatically. Click on the printer button. Excuse me. You can view disbursement advice. You can see the title over here, disbursement advice. Okay. Clear? You can print a copy or two to give your client and accounts department filing. A PDF copy will be saved in the file folder. Okay. Okay. Now, how do we go and finalize the tax invoice? Okay. You can either click on the printer button in the bill analysis field, accounts executive, account department. You notice here, bill analysis, the printer button here. You can tick the checkbox over here, finalize and post to office account, or you tick the checkbox as how you have been doing currently. The checkbox, okay, by clicking on the main printer button is top left of the interface here, okay, print preview bill. Either one of it you click, you don't have to click both part, either one, okay. So if you click the top one, okay, this document, it is an invoice and disbursement advice. It consists of professional fee, reimbursement, disbursements, okay. Finalize. Click yes. I will show you later, right? You can print, okay. Click close, okay. You notice the invoice in the bill analysis section, yeah, which do not have the disbursement item, has been finalized automatically. Therefore you don't have to go and finalize at two parts. Okay? Clear, guys? Okay? This is a normal this is the invoice without disbursements item or without the non-bill items. Only professional fee and reimbursement. QR code is there as well. Okay? Then you click print, a PDF copy will be saved in the file folder. So now, your firm have to decide, management have to decide which approach that you guys will wants to adopt. Those who hasn't decided, okay, which is, if you want to continue on the current method, then you don't create disbursement advice, you leave it all the precept bill as it is. Seperti sedia kala, sedia ada. Seperti sedia ada. Okay? Miss Catherine Sia, okay. Yeah, both can be merged together when you click on the existing printer button, which is on the top left. A question came in, yeah, as per my demo. So that there are one e-invoice and one disbursement advice to be given to client. Can both be merged as one? Yes. Both can be merged as one. Okay? That means both the both the tax invoice and the disbursement advice can be merged as one. If you want it as one document only, you click on the printer button, is top left, yeah? The one that you are using at the moment. Click on it. You look at my screen, Catherine? Okay. It will be named as invoice and disbursement advice. It has professional fees, reimbursements, and disbursement non-bill items. All three in one. Okay? I believe, Catherine, I have answered your question. Yeah? Okay? However, if you want to have two different documents, one is tax invoice, which has professional fee and reimbursements, and second document is the disbursement advice, which has non-bill items, then you, okay, print them separately. Print them separately is here. You go to bill analysis section, you click on the printer button in the bill analysis section. Okay. We give you an option, yeah. Clients, every law firm, every client of us, we give you an option how you want to go about it. Go via one document, which is invoice plus disbursement item, or you want to adopt of issuing two different documents. One is invoice, one is disbursement advice. This is how you do it. Your invoice only have professional fees and reimbursements. Okay? And then your disbursement advice will only have disbursement advice. Clear, guys? Disbursement items. Clear, everyone? Okay? If you have questions, please post them. Okay, in the comment section. Okay, if I've noticed them, I will go in and answer your question all here, or I will answer your questions towards the end. Okay, I'll answer your questions towards the end. Okay, if some are related according to the flow of the training, then I will answer immediately. Okay, clear? Okay, this is single party, yeah. Okay, that means in this file there's only one purchaser. Okay, single party. Okay, now the next example I'm going to give is you have multiple parties, two purchaser, or your client is a vendor, you have two vendors, you want to issue two invoices and two disbursement advice, okay, to two different parties. How do you do it? Or for litigation, your client is a plaintiff, you need to issue invoice. If you want to issue to both parties one document, that means you print out the invoice and disbursement advice. Okay, but however the e-invoice, okay, has to be submitted to two different names lah, split bill. Okay, I'm going to show you that, yeah. Okay, when you submit e-invoice to split bill, two parties or three parties or four parties or five parties, the method is the same as what I'm going to show you if there's two parties. If three parties, you use the same method as there's for three parties lah. The only thing, the breakdown ratio, you select 1/3 instead of 1/2. If four parties, you select 1/4. Okay, the ratio, the split ratio, yeah, 1/4. Go according to logics lah. Okay, my next file, yeah. I've opened, yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm going to open it. Did I open? Yep. It's not saved. I think I forgot to save. Just a quick one, yeah. Okay, two parties, second party, Kianzin, okay. Bill, split bill, and DI and DA. Okay, this is my example here, yeah? Okay, you select the partner's name, LA, Clark, as what you are doing currently. Okay, matter code, I'm just going to take back subset with title. Okay, I'm going to use the same property here in Selangor. Okay, click save, click yes. Similar file already exists. That is only a prompt telling us the similar file already exists, but I'm just creating same file with creating more files with the same details. Okay, so over here, okay, I'm just going to change my billing code here. I'm going to use for Selangor 456. This preset bill, okay, has professional fees items, reimbursement item, and disbursement advice items. No disbursements, yeah, disbursement advice items. Okay, as per normal now. Okay, staff, okay, lawyers, clerks, and so on. Legal department, you issue quotation. Okay, quotation. Okay, you want to apply discounts, you click on the magnifying glass, you can do that. Fees, reimbursements, okay, non-bill items, you want to apply discounts, you do it. Okay, I'm just going to go with a normal amount, standard amount, no discounts. Okay. Click save. I'm the staff, legal department, yeah. I'm doing my part. Click on printer button. I generate the quotation. Okay. At the top be your firm's name, bill to whom. Okay. Reimbursements and disbursement, non-bill items. Okay. Okay. Kindly take note, yeah. If your firm, your management has decided to maintain status quo, that means you're going to maintain the existing method that you are using. Okay. No disbursement advice, no non-bill items. You're still going to maintain as how you submit your e-invoice. That means your e-invoice, you still include professional fees, reimbursements and disbursement items. Okay. Then you leave it as it is. Don't make any changes. Clear, guys? However, we will still update your software. Okay. We still need to update your software to be of the latest version. Okay. Clear, guys? Okay. Never know, in the future you may adopt this method. Okay. Done. Then the hard copy is submitted. Okay. To accounts. And accounts now, split bill, yeah. I'll just go back, close this. I've forgotten to update the ratio of the share, yeah. Equal half. In this case is equal half. Okay. Okay, the demo QR code, it might not work because it's not live. Miss Catherine, someone asked a question, yeah. Can let them to scan the demo QR code. It's not a live version, it's just a dummy one is being there. Okay. Okay, so there's no point of updating it or scanning it. Okay. Okay. I go to my quotation listing, open up the quotation that I've issued just now, double click. Accounts, this is where accounts comes in, yeah. Okay. This file has two names, split bill. Okay. So what do you need to do? Okay. You have to issue two separate invoices. Okay. And two DAs lah. Okay, to two parties, two different parties. Okay, so how it looks like, right? Okay, accounts, you get the instruction from your colleague, they have submitted to you the quotation, finalized quotation. You check whether it matches or not with what is available. The hard copy matches with what is available in the software. Jika semua betul, tak ada masalah, then as what you are doing now, click on the delete button, top left, yeah, red color button. Okay, quotation has been converted to bill or disbursement advice here. Okay, so you can click on the magnifying glass, view whether the conversion was done correctly or not. Professional fee items, reimbursements. Okay, here. And then non-bill item will be here in the disbursement advice. Okay, clear, guys? So we're certified. Okay, these two parties, yeah, guys. This file has two parties, so I must apply split bill. This example is for split bill, yeah. Change the ratio from 1:1 to 1/2. Here ratio for disbursement advice as well, you change it to 1/2. Yeah? If three parties, use it for 3, 1/3 and 1/3 as well. Okay? Go accordingly lah. We use the logics. If 2 parties, 3 parties and so on, the ratio must follow accordingly. Okay? So in my example, 2 parties. So we split the ratio into equal half, 1/2 and 1/2 as well. Click save. Okay, we submit the e-invoice first. Click on submit button. Validated, only one click, jalan. Then you click on the magnifying glass to preview your submitted e-invoice. This is the interface, view my invoice document. Then you click on the printer button. Okay, you notice here the e-invoice they are submitted. Okay, only has professional fee items and reimbursements items. No non-bill or no disbursements bill items. Okay, clear? You can click print a copy. This is to Rajesh, to myself, my name, the first party. Okay, close. Confident we have submitted successfully. Then I will go in. You can, like I mentioned, you can finalize the invoice from the bill invoice bill analysis section, the printer button, by clicking here, or you can finalize by clicking on the main print button, which is on the top left of the file. You can finalize by clicking on here, or I'm not going to do that. Okay, I go on the main. Notice, or you can finalize by clicking on the main print button, which is top left of the interface here. Okay, two options how to finalize. When you click on the main print button, top left, you are finalizing the invoice and disbursement advice. Okay, at the same time, the invoice, which has only professional fee and reimbursement, will be finalized together. Okay, you kill two birds with one stone. Okay, satisfied, go to the top left, click on finalize and post to office account, click yes. Okay, you may print a copy. Okay, then proceed. That's all what you do normally in your daily work. Okay, let's see the invoice which has only professional fee and reimbursements. I click on the print button here in the bill analysis section. Right, professional fees and reimbursement. It has been finalized automatically. Okay, clear, guys? Okay, done. Okay, and of course the DA is already finalized when we convert quotation to invoice. Okay, when we convert quotation to invoice, DA is finalized automatically. So that's, we try to have lesser clicks. Okay, save time for your accounts executive, save their time maybe. Okay, clear? Okay, this is done for the first party. This file has two parties. Then how do you issue e-invoice, okay, and invoice and disbursement advice to the second party? Ho Kianzin, yeah. Okay, how do you do it? I believe everyone knows. Okay, I'll just go to the manual. Okay, share with you guys. Those probably you have new staff, new accounts executive ke apa, Okay. Split bill is here. Okay, we have seen this split bill just now. To Rajesh. Okay, to the second party, once you have submitted, okay, split bill to the second party, click on this duplicate button. Okay, click on this duplicate button on the right, next to the, on the left of the plus button, click on it. Okay, once you click on it, Upon clicking on duplicate button, the following interface will open up, and proceed to select the name of the second party in the bill to field by clicking on it. Okay, the bill to field, okay, you update that. Bill to field is Ho Kian Zin. This is my page number 23. Just a moment. Okay. First party done. QR code is done for the first party, yeah. Disbursement advice. Okay. Sorry, guys. Please look at page number 32. 32. Okay. When you click on the duplicate button, okay, the first name of Rajesh Singh, my name, when you click on duplicate button, a new interface opens up. Okay, over here, upon clicking on duplicate button, the following interface opens up. Proceed to select the name of the second party in the bill to field by clicking on it. You bill to field, you click on the field, okay, it will be blank. Okay, in the beginning, after you click duplicate, the bill to field will be empty, kosong. Then you click on it, the list of parties will appear, both all the your primary client, vendors, purchasers, okay, if there's loans, okay, borrowers, semua akan appear lah. Okay, in this case, now I'm going to issue this invoice, okay, and disbursement advice to the second party, which is Ho Kian Zin. Then I'll click on the name. Ho Kian Zin, click on the name, okay, insert it. Upon adding the name of the second party in the bill to field to, okay, proceed and the field of okay, and the field of what we call the deliver to will be updated automatically as well. Okay, I'll show you, yeah. Bill to and deliver to. Okay, when you insert the name of the party in bill to, automatically the field of deliver to will be updated, will be the same name lah. So you don't have to click in both the fields or update in both the fields. Tak perlu. Okay, just fill in the name in bill to field. Okay, once you have insert the name in bill to whom, okay, the split ratio will remain 1/2, yeah, as I selected earlier. Okay. Okay. Then you click on save. Upon clicking on save, then you click on submit. Submit the e-invoice for the second party. In my example is Ho Kian Zin. Okay. Click submit. Then the status, wait for it to be valid. Okay. Document identification number will appear. Okay, submission status will change to submitted. Okay, all here. Okay, then you click on the magnifying glass, okay, in the e-invoice section, okay, to view or print preview the e-invoice of the second party that have been submitted, issued and submitted lah. Over here you can see, click, then you click on the printer button. Okay, this was the second party, Ho Kian Zin. Just enlarge this further, it is too big. Smear a bit. Okay, can you see Ho Kian Zin? Can you all see? Okay, second party. One is done. Okay, then you come back here and finalize the tax invoice and disbursement advice, or only the tax invoice, okay, for the second party. Okay, how to finalize that you guys have been doing now. Okay, click on tick the checkbox, it will be finalized lah. Okay, boleh? Okay, this is all theory lah. You guys have been doing it. Okay, like some question just now. Okay, you want to print out the invoice and disbursement advice in one document to the second party as well. You can do it. Click on the main print button, which is at the top left. Okay, QR code is all there. Okay, however, if you want to print two different documents or submit two different documents to your client, one is the tax invoice, which has only the professional fee and reimbursement items, and the second is the disbursement advice with the non-bill items. Okay, then you click on both this print button, do it one by one. Invoice only has the professional fee and reimbursement item, and then disbursement advice, tick on it. Okay, disbursement advice will only have disbursement non-bill items. Clear? Okay guys, I'm going to do it in practical now. Okay, done for the first party, Rajesh Singh. Okay, now I click on the duplicate button. Yeah, click bill to Ho Kian Zin. Click. Okay, you notice bill to, I've updated Ho Kian Zin, automatically deliver to field. Deliver to field will be updated. Okay, don't have to add in twice lah. Click twice, tak payah. Accounts executive will do this lah. Bill to second party kan. Okay, split ratio, since I selected earlier 1/2, it will remain 1/2 even for the second party lah. Tak tukar. Then you click on save. Okay, click on save. Submission status is ready. Okay, that means the profile of all the parties are correct. Click submit. Wait for a few seconds. Okay, one click, you have been validated successfully. Okay, let's click on the magnifying glass button to preview preview the e-invoice that has been submitted. Then click on the print button. Okay, see, okay, you can view. This is only the e-invoice, has only professional fees and reimbursement items for the second party, Ho Kian Zin, in my example lah. Okay, the QR code is there as well. You can print, give copies to your client, and accounts can print one copy for audit purposes. Okay, click close. Okay, then what you do, okay, since we are very used to click on the print button at the top left, you can do that. Straight finalize the invoice and disbursement advice here. Okay, at the same time, the invoice in the bill analysis section, which has only professional fees and reimbursements, will be finalized together at the same time, simultaneously lah. Serentak dia akan finalize. Okay, just a while, you can see. Okay, if you want to save papers, save the trees. Okay, probably you want to print invoice and disbursement advice together in one document. Click. Okay, Ali Lim. Yes. 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 Okay. So this over here, I'm going to finalize. Click the checkbox at the top. Click yes. Okay. Cancel. Print. If you want to print, you print. I'm cancel. I do not want to print. A PDF copy will be saved in the file folder. Yeah. Okay. Then you will notice here, I'm going to click on the print button in the bill analysis section. You notice the invoice, which has only professional fee and reimbursements items, has been finalized together. Okay. Then if you want to give two documents to your clients, then you print out invoice from here and then you print out disbursement advice later. Click print, you proceed to print, close, click on disbursement advice. Okay, I enlarge this. Just a while, okay, you can see my screen now. Okay, you click print, a PDF copy is saved in the folder, then you proceed to print. Satu copy ke, dua ke, tiga, up to you. Depending on how your firm practices lah. Okay, try to save as many papers as possible lah. Okay, close. Clear, guys? Okay, this is the enhanced features with the DA, like many law firms has been requesting, not to include the disbursements items in the e-invoice that is being submitted. Clear, guys? Okay, let's look at the file. Yeah. Okay, the PDF copies all will be saved in the file folder. You can see the DA, disbursement advice of Ho Kian Zin. Okay, tax invoice, that's Ho Kian Zin. Okay, I've clicked then Ho Kian Zin. You can see, because I printed the invoice and disbursement advice together, therefore the invoice here, you can see the description is duplicate, but there's no label duplicate. Okay, this invoice only has professional fee and reimbursements. Okay, this invoice has invoice together with disbursement advice. This is to Ho Kian Zin, the e-invoice, and then the normal tax invoice to Rajesh Singh. Okay, invoice and disbursement advice, e-invoice to Rajesh Singh. Okay, Kaudim. These were the quotation issued earlier. Okay, guys. Okay, if your clients have lost the copies and so on, they request for copies, of course, you guys can print out from here, from the file folder. Okay, don't go and issue another quotations and give to client and so on. And then your accounts will have issues. Then they have issues of multiple quotations to the same party of the same file in the quotation listing. Okay, then they do not know which one to convert to invoice. Okay, do it right the first time lah, tolong ya. Okay, clear guys? Okay, any questions on this? Okay, I'll go to manual, to my manual. Yeah, we have showed you the enhanced features lah, okay, of e-invoice. Okay, splitting the e-invoice submitting e-invoice without disbursements items, and then in your normal invoice you can have both invoice and disbursement advice together. The main invoice, which will have professional fees, reimbursement, disbursements items, and you can also print out in two different documents. One is invoice, which you only will have professional fee and reimbursement items. I'm repeating, yeah. And the second document will have only disbursement advice items. Clear? Okay. These are the enhanced features. Okay. Let's let's go to the software. Yeah, I'll show you the ledgers. Can you see? Yeah. Show you guys the ledgers, or receivables lah. 2 bills and 2 DAs. Clear guys? Can you see? Rajesh Singh has 1 disbursement advice, 1 bill, 1 invoice. Ho Kian Zin, 1 invoice, 1 disbursement advice. Okay? So if you have multiple parties, okay, then you got to issue 4 receipts lah. Each one for invoice and disbursement advice for Rajesh Singh, first party, and then invoice and disbursement advice for Ho Kian Zin, so second party. Clear? Okay, this is how we do it. Click receipt. Okay, disbursements. $6,232. Rajesh, okay. So assuming client makes full payment, 7155, 7,150. Apportionment is done automatically. Mode of payment, direct bank transfer. Which bank? Sorry. Payment coming from which bank? I'll just select. Okay. Transaction number. Payment in full. Banking. Online transfer. Payment of banking today. Which clerk inform? Lina. And then banking to which bank account? I'll just take MIB, client's account. This is my dummy, dummy. You take bank reconcile lah. If online payment come in, accounts, you check in your e-banking, you can check payment has come in, confirm, then you can take bank reconcile. Remark apa pun nak type boleh. 150 characters, click save. You can type in even manual receipt number. E50 practice for issuing manual receipt first to your client. Then you can type in the manual receipt number here. Click save. Okay. Let me enlarge this. Okay. Official receipt to Rajesh. Okay. Half the portion here. 7155. The another half will be in DA, disbursement advice. So I have to issue 2 receipts lah. Puas hati, certified. Tick the checkbox at the top and finalize. Okay. And then you can click plus straight away on the right. You don't have to click receipt and then click plus. Boleh, okay, you can do that. Okay, if you want to, or you can click plus on the top right of the receipt interface. Click on disbursements. Okay. disbursement advice. Click that. 12,000 ringgit, non-bill item, assuming client also made the full payment, right? Full payment, 5 to 5, 12,525 ringgit. Okay, this is only disbursement item, so I changed the transaction description to only disbursements, yeah. Okay, mode of payment, direct bank transfer, payment came from PSN, like just now. Okay, transaction number, payment in full, banking, today's date, which staff updated, banking to Maybank client, dummy account, bank reconcile, department, click save. Click on the printer button. Okay, DA you tak perlu, you do not need to finalize the DA, it will be finalized automatically. Okay guys, clear, yeah? It's R2, it's not TR2, because DA is not, disbursement advice is not a tax receipt. Okay, the invoice, okay, the number starts with TR2 dot 1000 and so on. For disbursement advice, the running number will be R2, tak ada T, tak ada tax. R2. Receipt 2, 2 indicates the ledger lah, disbursement ledger kan, okay, and then followed by the running number. Okay, click on print. Okay, you can click the plus button on the right also. Sekarang kita buat untuk Ho Kian Zin, the second purchaser. I'm going slow, yeah, for demo purpose. Okay, Ho Kian Zin, tax invoice, amount 7155, click OK. How our payment made, direct bank transfer, transaction number, payment in full, banking, today's date, Maybank client, my dummy account. Okay, bank reconcile, click save, click on the print button. So issuing receipt, there's no manual. I did not update in the tax invoice manual because there's no enhancement here. Still maintain the same, okay, as how it's being done. Okay, official receipt, you can preview to Ho Kian Zin, second purchaser, yeah. You can see second purchaser to second purchaser. However, the file name will remain to the, okay, of the first purchaser's name lah, primary client. Okay, done. You click on print button. You nak print, sorry, jangan print dulu, finalize and post it. Click on print. Okay, and then can click on plus here. Okay, click disbursements, Ho Kian Zin, disbursement advice, issue receipt for the disbursement advice. Okay, click OK. Change the transaction description to disbursement only, yeah. Okay, mode of payment, direct bank transfer. I use BSN just now. Okay, transaction number, payment in full, banking, payment came in today. Okay, to my MIB client account, bank reconcile. This is what accounts executive will do, yeah. You can type apa remark, you can still type in. Click save, click on the printer button. Okay, official receipt for disbursement advice for the second party as well. It will not be a TR2, bukan tax receipt 2. It's just a receipt 2, R2. Okay, but it's still coming out from the disbursement ledger. Okay. Yes. Clear, guys? Okay. I close. Okay, print all these four I've done. Let's look at the ledger whether the money has come in or not. Okay. Click ledger. This is for accounts executive. Receivable. Kosong dah. Client tak hutang lagi. Client does not owe anymore because I've issued 4 receipts. All the 4 receipts is to knock off the 2 disbursement advice and 2 tax invoices. Okay. Let's look at the disbursement ledger now. The money has come in. Okay. R2, disbursement advice for Rajesh Singh, the first party and the second party. Okay. And then tax invoice for the first party and the second party. So total, the file has 39,360 ringgit now. Okay. Clear, guys? Okay. This is how you do it lah. If you have split bill and you are going to adopt the enhanced version, okay, whereby you split tax invoice and disbursement advice, 2 documents, okay, ataupun satu document but you still split it. Tax invoice only will carry professional fee and reimbursements item, and disbursement advice will carry non-bill items. Clear? Any questions, guys? Okay, so in this case, okay, so you have split bill, disbursement advice split bill, okay, then you want to pay for the stamp duty, like that's one question lah. So you have to issue two vouchers lah, 2 PRs. Okay, so what you can do is click on client's account, add payment request, disbursements, ledger. Okay, add DA for Rajesh Singh. Okay, pay to pemungut duty stamp, voucher item, click plus the DA. Can you see here? Item number 9 is 12,000 ringgit. Close. Okay, you can type apa-apa remark you nak, tak nak pun biarkan kosong. Click save, preview before you submit. The staff lah, the clerk, okay, or the lawyers lah, okay, you submit your request. Okay, first party, okay, tak perlu print, okay, do not need to print. Close. Okay, then you submit. Yes, submitted successfully. Let's look at our payment request listing. Submitted successfully, 1. Then the LA or partners are together, or LA approvals level 1. Then since it's a disbursement advice and then the file has money, it uses file's money, therefore, okay, 1 level approval cukup, can proceed. However, if your firm still maintain that every voucher still has to be finalized by partners, even though it's a disbursement advice, a disbursement payment request or disbursement voucher, then you proceed to get the 2 levels of approval. Okay, so I'm going to click approve now, confirm. So my ID gives me 2 levels of approval. I'm using partners level ID, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Both the levels get approved. Okay, then accounts, payment request. Okay, it'll be here. Can verify and post. Okay, so if I'm the clerk, I will submit both at the same time lah, so that my partner can approve both at the same time. Okay, so I can do the second PR. Actually, it's better to do second PR immediately, first and second. Then you inform your LA or partners to approve both serentak together. Okay. Ho Kian Zin DA. Click that. Click plus. Stamp duty is the one. Double click, will be added in. Okay. Click save. You can preview stuff. Yeah. I suggest you, if kalau you ada split bill scenario like this, yeah, okay, and you're doing PR, you submit both PR one after another together, okay, one after another. Therefore, okay, then your LA can approve both at the same time, and your LAs and your partners can approve both at the same time. Okay, clear guys? Kalau ada 3 parties, then you got to issue PR to all the 3 different PR lah. Katakan the stamp duty is 36,000 and then there's 3 parties lah, each one 12,000. You have to issue PR 3 kali. Okay, then your LAs and partners can approve all 3 at one go. I'll show you how partners or yes.
You muted.
Okay, I'm going to repeat, yeah. I verified just now, okay? When I verified just now, okay? So after you verified, okay, you preview, okay? You have to do it one by one, yeah? Okay, although one file, but since we have split 2 parties, okay, split bill, so therefore you have 2 disbursement advice lah. Okay, here and then post now, click confirm. Oh, you notice 12,000 ringgit, sorry, 24, that was a mistake, typo error. Check amount was supposed to be 24k. Okay, there's a typo error here, mine, so check amount supposed to be 24k. I will do the next one as well. Okay, here double click, check amount is the face value of the payment, how much you're making the payment for. Okay, one is done. Posted. Six two three two. This is my file. You can see 6232. Satu dah jalan. Okay. 12,000 ringgit. Okay. The next one. Okay. Double click. Verify. Mode of payment. Direct bank transfer. From which bank account? MIB client. The transaction number I copied just now, I just paste. The amount, okay, check amount is the transaction. If you are issuing a check, okay. However, if you are making payment via the electronic transfer, then you can leave it as 12k boleh lah. But if you are paying by check, which was the old method, what is the value of your check? Okay. Ataupun you bayar 24,000, one transaction 24,000, online payment. Okay, even the first PR pun okay, first PR pun kita tukar check amount tu pada 24,000, walaupun kita bayar 12,000 saja. This is the amount that we paid. The check amount would not affect the ledger, okay, because you bayar serentak, transaction number is the same. Okay, click save, click confirm, click post now. Another 12,000 will be removed from available balance, so the balance will be around 14,000 plus or 15k. Okay, click post now, click confirm. 15,360. Boleh? Accounts will print one copy lah for their filing purposes. So they have 2 PR to be printed by accounts lah. Boleh guys? Okay, done. Okay, so let's see the account verified and posted. For my file 6232, the first top two, yang ni, this and this. Can you see? Name is all appearing mine lah, Rajesh, because I'm using my ID doing right from beginning to first step to final step. Okay, let's look at the file ledger. How is it being updated? Okay, the balance is only 15,360. Notice here, withdraw the last two items. Clear, guys? Self-bill invoice is, okay, there's a question here. When do we use a self-bill invoice? Self-bill invoice is when your supplier, the other parties who provide service to you, could be individual or anyone who does not have invoice. Therefore, for you to issue a voucher to them, payment voucher, okay, you self-bill yourself first. Okay, Miss Ellie, okay, all these, right? Someone put a question. When do I issue a credit note? Some people might ask, when do I issue a credit note? When do I issue a debit note? When do I issue a self-bill? Okay, we highly recommend or we strongly suggest you to equip yourself with the knowledge of e-invoice. Please, okay, visit the My Tax Portal, read all the literature there, the documents, okay, they have full details. Okay, you got to, okay, equip yourself with the knowledge of how e-invoice works in Malaysia. In what situation, what do you issue? In different situation, what do you do? Okay, we over in Danning, we will train you how to use our software to issue the e-invoices. Okay, however, what you do in different situation, Okay, what you do is you got to equip yourself with the knowledge of e-invoice, okay, practices in Malaysia. We teach you how to do it in our software. What to do, please go read up. Clear, guys? Please do that, yeah? It's very important for yourself, especially the account. Everyone, even staff, accounts pun sama. Okay, you have to do that. Okay? Dalam situasi berbeza-beza, apa you perlu buat? Apa you perlu buat? You perlu tahu pengetahuan you tentang e-invoice. Okay? Perlu tambah lah. Perlu tahu, selok-belok semua you perlu tahu. Tapi bagaimana nak guna software untuk issue e-invoice, issue voucher, issue split bill semua, yang tu kita ajar. Bagaimana? Clear, guys? Okay. So this I will answer a simple one. When we use the self-bill, when do we use self-bill invoice? When do you issue self-bill? I have trained previously. Okay, like I mentioned baru tadi, you self-bill yourself in the event the service providers or your vendors, okay, you got to pay to your vendors or service providers or any parties, but they cannot issue invoices to you. They don't have invoices, like your cleaner lah, okay, your runner lah, okay, you are paying them on monthly basis. Maybe your freelance runner lah, instead of paying salary, freelance runner, okay, they compile total how much to pay them monthly, mungkin 1,000, okay, then you issue a self bill. Okay, look at our manual and then you know how to issue the self-bill. Boleh, guys? Okay, it's very important for you to equip yourself with the knowledge of what to do. Okay, clear? Okay, this payment request all done. Okay, our training will end anytime soon. Okay, therefore the purpose of today's training is to show you the enhanced features of splitting the tax invoice with disbursement advice. That means, okay, I repeat that. That means the e-invoice that you are submitting to LHDN, okay, would not have the disbursement items. I repeat, yeah. The e-invoice that you submit to LHDN would not have the disbursements item. Therefore, if you want to, okay, adopt this practice, okay, therefore you have to go in and, okay, and update your existing preset bills. I mean the existing preset bills, okay, what you do is you select your existing preset bills, okay, remove all the disbursements items, remove all one by one the disbursements item, okay, and then remove, empty it, and then you click plus, okay, add the non-bill items. Non-bill items, the item code running number will be from N, Norway, Negeri Sembilan. Okay, katakan stamp duty, non-bill item. Boleh? Remove all this. Then you add all the non-bill items. Replace them with non-bill items. Clear? Guys? Okay? Any questions? Okay. Any questions? May post questions in the chat, the comments section. You have any questions, please post them in the comment section. Otherwise, we end the training today. Okay. Cik Nurdina, okay, please keep a watch, okay, in the Microsoft Teams, okay, the communication, the official communication channel, yeah, okay, our help desk will update in the Microsoft Teams, okay, when your firm will be scheduled for the updates, Okay, our help desk will update in the Microsoft Teams, okay, of your firm when your firm will be scheduled for the updates. Okay, boleh ya? Very soon we will start. Okay, most probably next week we start all this running already. Okay, the updates will start running next week. Most probably lah. Okay, besar kemungkinan. If everything goes well, okay. Any more questions, guys? Okay. Any other questions? There's one question just now. I'll keep the line open. We keep it live for around a minute. Wait for any questions. Since no questions are coming, okay, we'll just wait until 5:45, then we will end the session. Okay, Cik Nur Fadila, okay, I will get our accounts, yeah, okay, to show you this tomorrow. How do you do it? Cik Nur Fadila, can you post it which firm are you from? Our help desk will reply to you. Okay. Oh, okay. Cik Lala baru. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? We are taking down the questions. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you very much everyone for joining in today's session. Okay, tomorrow's session 2 is for law firms, or if you have a new accounts executive lah, atau staff, okay, that you want them to learn about e-Invoice, you can get them to join tomorrow's session at 3 o'clock as well. Okay, that will be, I'll be covering everything right from beginning to the end. Okay, it will take longer time, at least 3 hours. Okay, that session is especially for those clients who are starting their e-Invoice submission 1st January 2026. Tomorrow's session is for them. However, if you have any new colleagues in your accounts department, you want them to to learn, okay, about submitting e-invoice semua, okay, you get them to join in. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Okay, have a good evening ahead. Bye, everyone.